America with infantry. Well, that's interesting. That seems very early on in the game for infantry. And you can just tell, look at the buffalo, 83 strength here. And America has just finished another wonder. Which one's that one? Castadon. Oh, that's one under construction. It's not that one. Temple of Artemis, potentially. It's a little bit of a late game one, or early game under that one. I don't think it probably was that one. Potato Palace, quite potentially. No, it's difficult to say which one America did, but wow, and look, America are actually starting to get great artists now, so America are going for culture as well. Just means it's going to be more difficult for Greece to get that culture victory. Actually, that's crazy. 1420 AD, turn 102, and America have infantry. America are doing very well in this game. Even frigates sort of wandering around. Actually, that's not as impressive as infantry, but if America launched a couple of those infantry units at Egypt, they would run over the centre of the map. Really, really would just attack like crazy here. Oh, is America at war with Germany? I must have missed that one. You see the pike and shot having a go at the cavalry potentially. Yeah, looks like there's been a bit of combat here. So America, again, seem to have the tech advantage. Germany, looks like Germany are attacking Vilnius. Oh no, they're going to back off now. Okay, so Germany are now going to be defending. But again, if America can take over Germany, that'd be a pretty impressive amount of combat strength for them. Second city down for Greece, really turning the screw, but they are actually going to lose Pella if they're not careful. They're rebellion in 5 turns, so they're going to have to be very careful. I think hopefully with this city they might, yeah, rebellion in 9 turns, so taking the cities is helping. But they've got to really up their game, Greece. I mean, it would be the worst thing for them if they took over all these cities only to see them all fall to rebellions. And actually in 9 and 13 turns respectively, that might happen. Egypt, where are you sending these ironclads? It's a reasonably sized navy going somewhere. I wonder where. Greece with the archaeologists again. Greece are really, really going for it. Really going for that culture. I'm impressed. We haven't seen a cultural victory just yet, so you never know. Greece finishing the Statue of Liberty. That's an interesting one. Gives them 2 settlers, but unfortunately nowhere to put it. I always think that one is a little bit of a shame, Statue of Liberty. You need a terror map for that one to work really well. Do you remember the one that you just have that extra continent on it? Oh, and look, they've taken this 3rd city, so wow, Greece really turning the screw, and they've got frigates all approaching for Greece's last city. So it looks like Greece has got Greece taking down Alexander, I should say. Seems to be a fairly impressive thing, unless they've pieced out. They might have pieced out for the last city. Again, we've seen that happen a couple of times. Personally, if they left one Macedon city on the map, that would suit me very nicely, because it means I can reload the map, because technically player 1 will still be in the game, and Civ 6 is incredibly buggy like that. France, we haven't really checked in on France much, because apart from building a couple of wonders, they haven't really done too much in this game. It's been really a religious focused game, and nothing really going for them at the moment. Oh, what happened there? That was a bit of a 20-minute crash that took me to fix. Oh, blimey, that was fun. But interestingly, you can actually see the religions now, which is quite cool, because now I've reloaded it. So actually look, France's religion here, Taoism, has spread all around these city-states, all into here, and actually look, Greece is following France's religion. That's pretty impressive. In fact, actually, Taoism is all over here in America as well. That's absolutely crazy. Apart from Germany. Germany has Catholicism, and Egypt has Shintoism. But apart from that, that's ridiculously impressive. Taoism from France. Well done. Oh, Egypt just declared war on Macedon. I feel like you were a little late there, Egypt, but good on you. I feel Greece has probably taken that one from you, and now look, all the cities will retain loyalty for them. Yeah, that's going to go well. Oh, barbarian anti-tank crews. Greece, what's going on? So yeah, moral of the story is that France is way ahead of religion battle than I kind of thought they would be. And considering all of these apostles that you can see everywhere, just look out for French apostles absolutely everywhere, you can kind of see why. I mean, Germany, you've got to keep your stuff together. If America takes you out now, you're going to be in trouble. Germany has made peace with America. I just saw pop up again. America, I feel like that was probably this time not a very good peace treaty for you. France sending apostles down to Germany. Germany look like they've got, I mean, look at all those apostles immediately gathering themselves to defend. I think it's going to be tough for you to fight that religion off, France, but good luck. Good luck to you. Egypt has declared war on Germany. That's an interesting one because Egypt actually have siege weaponry here. Look at that. Bombard corps, let's just zoom in a bit. Bombard corps, infantry units. Yeah. If Germany, if you're not careful, Egypt are going to take you out. And if Egypt take you out, then France are just going to swing in and religion all your cities to death. Here come the French. Do, 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 do. Again, could you imagine how frighteningly scary the computer would be if the AI could actually war? This bombard has gone from 1, 2, 3 moves. All of these options it could have fired at Cologne, but no, it's going to go straight for Dortmund, and it's now going to get killed. Why? Why would you do that? And then just a pike and shot running at the walls. I mean, honestly, what is your problem, AI? That was like an easy victory for you right there, and I just can't even be bothered to watch. Just go look at Greece. Greece are probably doing something more interesting. Oh, well, no, I say that. They're just kind of sitting back at the moment. They do have a medic. They do have a medic and an anti-tank crew that's healing up, so yeah, at least Greece seems to be playing the game for the mechanics it was intended with. Well, that's a decently powerful fleet over here for Germany. That's pretty impressive. A little bit of a just sort of random fleet out in the sea for Egypt. Again, none of the city-states are being attacked though. I just always expect the city-states to be a little bit more attacked than they are. I mean, personally, if I play this game, I build up like 6-7 frigates and I take out the city-states as soon as possible because chances are people are getting more of a bonus than I am from them. And I can't be standing that because I'm a jealous person. Oh, and look at all these musketmen. As soon as Greece unlock the promotion to infantry, which I'm surprised they don't have, they're going to be a threat. I mean, Memphis is going to be right for the taking if Egypt aren't careful. There we go, Greece has declared war on Egypt. Just perfectly timed, but I probably would have waited to be attacking with musketmen armies. I should say infantry armies rather than musketmen armies, because yeah, look, here come the Egypt response force, and they're going to really be hitting hard. Again, instead of stopping to attack cities, Greece are just throwing their troops as far into Egyptian lands as they can, which means that they're just being picked off, and the wariness is going to be incredibly bad for them. Just, oh my god, please, just attack sensibly. Could you imagine an AI that had been improved sufficiently to actually play this game? Wow, that would be a scary thing. Interesting developments. First of all, Greece have got mechanized infantry. Again, a little bit late. Those musketmen should have been upgraded ages ago. Memphis has also flipped, which means America can immediately move in. So Greece have done the first job of taking the city down, but it doesn't. I mean, I'm not entirely convinced they're going to be able to take Memphis. How long has Memphis got? Rebellion had 11 turns. They're going to have to really pick it up, Greece. I mean, I'm impressed with their culture, don't get me wrong, and you can see, even down here, in these cities here, look, the acropolises are built up nicely and they're doing well. But still, I mean, look at this one, Sparta, over here, great works, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 great works in that city. So, like, Greek culture is incredible right now. Interestingly, Egypt and Greece have just made peace, and Greece has immediately declared war on America. So, in an effort to stop Memphis from falling into American hands, they've made peace with Egypt, who have pretty much given up on the city, and they've immediately gone to war with America. Now, these mechanized infantry can really cause some havoc. That would be interesting. If Greece get a hit on America here, I would be amazed if they don't end up winning. Oh, interesting. Cologne has also fallen, and Germany immediately... Oh, they were going to attack back, but no, it looks like Germany are going to go and attack someone else. So that's 2 cities flipping towards the end of the game. That's an interesting one. Actually, Cologne has a wonder in it. That's got the Jebel Bakal. Like, culturally, that's an interesting take. If somebody could take that one, that's really interesting. What about Memphis? What's Memphis got in it? I thought the Taj Mahal might flip with Memphis, but it's not. That's going to be Thebes over here. It's checking in on the religion because, again, the symbols don't work on the religion, but you can see Germany still have tons of apostles, and actually their apostles are pushing out this direction. Egypt also has loads and loads of sort of apostles near them, so I don't think France were anywhere near being able to take our victory in those senses. These 3 cities, though, are still here. And it doesn't look like Greece is doing anything to try and take Memphis here. They're just sitting it out. Rebellion in 3 turns. I imagine that will flip to Greece. They've easily got the most sort of influence in this area. But this one, Cologne down here, 7 turns. You can imagine, again, it'll flip to Germany because of the huge city nearby. It's weird. Oh, Greece finishing a wonder, another wonder. I wonder if we can find what that one would have been. Oh, look, that's probably the Sydney Opera House down here. Oh, wow, Greece are really doing well culturally right now. Interestingly, Greece plagued by barbarian mechanized infantry. That's about as bad as you can get. And one of their useless settlers has also been stolen, which is a crying shame as well. Never mind, never mind. Egypt have been fairly disappointing, actually. I'm not entirely sure what, they just seem to have been a little bit behind in tech. They haven't really built any wonders. They haven't really got too far with their religion. They haven't really got much science. Culture is not very good. Egypt hasn't really played this game very well. In fact, I can only see the one Mont St. Michael wonder in this direction. What's that one? A fort over there. Why would you build forts like that? Random. Hagia Sophia, though, and Taj Mahal. So this mid-game, they're doing alright. It's just very strange. Very strange they haven't done better. Memphis does flip to Greece, and they're going to keep it. So, again, Greece slowly but surely starting to push into the middle of the map. You can see on the map here, in fact, actually just count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cities, as opposed to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for France, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for America, 1, 2, 3, 4 for Germany. Germany poor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Egypt. So Greece clearly out ahead right now. Greece has made peace with America, which is fairly understandable. But look at Greece's army. Like, they've finally got their mechanized infantry. If they were to get a couple of units of mechanized infantry armies and send them down to Egypt, that would be trouble for Egypt. They wouldn't be able to stop that. France has declared war on America. We've loads of battleships in American waters. France, I just don't think that's a very good idea. I mean, you've only got one knight on the border, and America has artillery. I mean, come on. Think about it. Greece has just declared war on Egypt and Germany in the same turn. That was... Again, Germany, I think, was a little far off. Maybe there was some sort of alliance going on there between Germany and Egypt. But look at this sort of encampment, this surrounding of Thebes, and there's at least one unit of artillery in a sensible place right now. If Greece actually fights properly, like we kind of hope they will, rather than just sort of, again, if they push their army too far south, we know they're not gonna be playing this very well. But if they just sit here, surround Thebes, and start taking this artillery down, there's at least, oh look, there's a St. Basil's Cathedral as well. There's at least a bunch of wonders here that they can take. That's a good city for Greece to take. Yes, that's interesting. So Thebes, its wall is being hit off, which means this artillery is actually shooting, which is a good start. And Swenet has just flipped. Wow, Egypt, unfortunately, is now falling out of this game pretty quickly. Greece as well, starting to plonk down the spaceports. They are really starting to push in now. The Stadium of Macarena, or the Brazilian one, I always forget what it is. Egypt are just, they're too far behind in tech. You can see just the fact they've still got infantry units. Their city is now completely surrounded. It's not healing. Swenet is going to rebel pretty quickly. America and France still having their little scrap, but to be honest, it's not really going very far. These battleship fleets are just taking out pretty much everything that France can throw at them. These submarine fleets, they're doing some impressive damage. It's just, the sound of submarines and battleships firing is always good fun. France doesn't really appear to be doing anything except from religion, which is fair enough. America is building spaceports slowly, again, like all of these spaceports, but there's no reason to build so many, yet they are nonetheless. But never mind, they actually also got planes, which will serve them really well. Look, Greece have actually put an artillery army together. Wow. Okay, Greece are on a roll right now. And that's interesting. Greece chooses to push on into Egyptian lands, and they're taking a pretty decently sized army. I'm just watching this artillery army. That's the one. If they push that down a couple of tiles into range of these Egyptian cities, that artillery army is worth a decent chunk of combat strength. Egypt won't be able to stop this. In fact, actually, look, Greece have missile cruiser armadas. Oh, America has just declared war on Greece there. is an ambitious one, because again, they've got mechanized infantry, they've also got Swenet in the way. To lose wouldn't be the hugest of losses. America are still fighting France. I think, America, that was a bad move on your part. I don't think that's going to get you very far. It looks like a fairly complete rocket from Greece, doesn't it? Look at that. That's pretty cool. Let's just zoom in a little bit, you can see. I kind of want to see these things take off. The graphics on this are really not great. Not great at all. France and America making peace, which means that America can now go after Greece, although it looks like Greece are going to be just sort of fighting with America. I don't think anything's really going to happen here, but you can see, look, the walls already of Egypt are starting to come down now, but Greece are throwing their troops all over the place. What's happening to this rocket? I want to see the rocket take off, but I'm distracted because there's a settler just sort of hiding down here. Why don't you take that, Greece? It's really annoying. Come on. Come on. Oh, look, you can see the lights. 2 lights lit. Oh, that's exciting. Egypt and Greece have made peace, though. Wow, that's an interesting development. Now, Swenet. Which way will Swenet fall? The population is with America, and America have won Cologne as well. Oh, Germany. What's happened to you this game? You've been, like, less important than Egypt, and that goes to say something. Both cities now down to 4. Swenet in 5 turns to fall. That'll be interesting to see which way that falls. America and Greece are pretty evenly split on this island, but you can see Greece really starting to sort of get up in America's grill right now. Jet bombers as well. Ooh, you know what jet bombers mean, people. It means there's a good chance a nuke will hit soon. Greece, though, very close to launching whatever rocket this is. Like 3 stars now. Out of 5. This one's lit as well. 4 lit. So Greece are almost at a science victory now, which is fairly impressive. America don't really appear to be doing the same. No, America are behind. You can see just on this. And America have got barbarian problems. Mechanized infantry going along in there. I mean, America have done well. France have done well, pushing their religion as far as they have. But, I mean, look, you can still see Germany are clearly still in charge of their religion. Egypt somehow still in charge of their religion. There can only really be one winner in this game. With that rocket takeoff, I think Greece should just about now be at a science victory. Again, there must be a way of telling just how far somebody is along by looking at these spaceports. Look, that one's gone. It just sort of seemed to disappear. There's not much graphic there. That's a shame. I kind of hoped there would be a little bit of a graphic there, but never mind. Never mind. And the telling thing is that, look, Greece, they don't have anything else in their spaceports. I'll just double confirm, but I have a feeling that Greece has won the science victory. I mean, you can see America's space flight is completely blackened out and destroyed. Oh dear, that's not doing very well for them. Well, look at this. Swenet has been taken back from... Oh no, America. So it flipped to America as we kind of expected it would. The population here is impressive. So America did push back a little bit. That's fairly sweet. So there you go, an interesting heat, that one. Greece win through a science victory, and also they pretty much won a culture victory as well. So Greece just absolutely dominant on that, and by the amount of cities you can see, that is just sort of, you can see why. The second place, it's definitely not going to be Germany. Germany, a poor game from them. They really never really got going. Didn't expand, their religion failed. I'm just Germany. I kind of hoped you'd go for some city-states as well, but no, but useless. And Egypt had a lot of promise, but Egypt unfortunately got pegged back quite heavily. Nothing really happened with Egypt. So really, second place is a choice between France and America. For different reasons, this one. America is probably a more conventional second place. I really like the speed that America got their cities down. They really pushed. They've got a very strong army, have had a strong army all game. They've sort of protect themselves from wars with Germany, with France. It's never really got going for them. But look, the approach into this central continent is pretty impressive, and they've been keeping Greece at bay. That's pretty impressive. France, I mean, credit to them for spreading their religion as well as they did, but apart from that, France didn't really do much, and the religion didn't, I mean, if it was closer to a religious victory, I would have given second place to France. So I think I'm going to have to award Greece and America first and second places, respectively. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Join me next time for Heat 3. Who have we got in Heat 3? We have Japan, we have Persia, we have Australia, we have, I think that's Thailand or the Khmer, and we have, oh, Lautaro, one of the new Rise and Falls sort of civilizations, and my secret pick, my dark horse for the winner overall. I really think their war and their loyalty bonus flipping will be a really impressive one, so they're my secret pick for the winners. We shall see what happens. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!